What is this book? Immediately no. I can't catch a break. Absolutely amazing. It hurts. That was painful. Hello, New York. Also, did you guys watch One Day on Netflix? Did it destroy you like it destroyed me? Same. Anyways. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Benny, and in today's video I am going to be reading the highest rated book and the lowest rated book in my entire physical TBR. I am so excited for this video. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. I've seen so many creators doing it and I think it's a really fun idea. I never look at Goodreads reviews or ratings ever. Like every time that I read a book, it's always from like a recommendation that I saw on TikTok or a YouTube video, but I never check my Goodreads, so I don't know the general public that have read the books that I have in my physical TBR think of it. So I think that it's also something really interesting that I'm really excited to find out. Also, some books that I own are part of a series, or like for example the third book or the second book, and maybe I have not read the first book, so I'm not going to count them on, obviously. Like I'm just going to count the ones that I can read right away. Let's get started. So this is my entire March TBR, so I think I'm going to start with this and then go down here and then go on my bookshelf and see all the books that I have on there and see the ratings for this video. Okay, I think I need to get a notebook because I can't do the brain thing where I remember things. So I have my notebook and my pen, and I think like how I'm going to do this is spread highest to lowest. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if that's relevant, but that's what I'm going to do. So, highest, lowest, and then kind of from there, I'm going to see like all the ratings, and depending on what's the lowest, I'm just going to write it down. I'm really bad at explaining things, so I'm just going to do it and then I'm going to show you so that I don't struggle with saying it and you don't struggle to understand it. I'm going to open my Goodreads and let's get started. This is my Goodreads, by the way. You want to follow me there and see the books that I'm reading and the books that I read before the video comes out. That's where it's at. Literally, I feel like Goodreads just like keeps my life in order for some reason. The first book, The Way I Used to Be, which is 4.15. Okay, I'm going to put it immediately to the highest one. House of Salt and Sorrows has better reviews than Magnolia Parks, which has 3.82, and Salt and Sorrows has 3.92. I did not expect that. I thought Magnolia had higher ratings. That's interesting. Let me bring you here so that you can see a little better. Two Twisted Crowns has a 4.49. Wow, I don't know what book is gonna top that. Oh, The Ballad of Never After. 4.54 for The Ballad of Never After. That is insane. That is really high. Oh my god. Now that's, I don't know what book is gonna top that. Oh, this is gonna take a long time. I'm gonna talk to you in a little bit because I'm scared that my camera is gonna die. So I'm gonna keep doing this and then I'm gonna update you a little bit later. I finished with the cart. Now let's do this part. She's gonna be so long. I'm done. I have the books. So let's go through just like what I wrote. I don't know what to say. So let's start with the lowest book and see which one is the lowest on my physical TBR. So the first one that I wrote down is Perilous by Elsie Silver, and that was 4.12 stars on Goodreads. And then I have Magnolia Parks, that was 3.82, which is pretty low. I thought it was going to be higher than that, to be honest. And then To Kill a Kingdom, 3.74. And then The XX, which was 3.50. 250. And then finally, the book that I'm going to read in this video that is the lowest on my physical TBR is at 3.43 stars on Goodreads. I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney. This is a thriller. I was actually really surprised that this was the lowest because I've heard so many people that love Alice Feeney books, and I read just one book that I don't remember what's the name of it. It's the one with the snow. They're like in, I don't know, trapped in the snow or something. I don't know. I don't really know much about this book, to be honest. I've never heard anybody talking about it. I remember I bought it because it was really cheap in a used bookstore or something. I bought it because of that reason, but I'm not really sure what it is about. I just know that there's an actress involved and her husband goes missing. That's all I know. Her writing is really cool because every time you end a chapter, I mean, at least the one book that I read from her, every time a chapter ended, it kind of like leaves you with a cliffhanger. And I know that her plot twists are very plot twisty, so I'm really excited to read this. I have not read a thriller in a hot minute, and I'm excited to read one from Alice Feeney. I'm so really surprised that this is the lowest one. Then let's move forward with the highest book on my physical TBR. I'm not really surprised about this one, to be honest. Like I didn't know, I kind of suspected it, so I'm not really surprised. But let's go through every single book that I wrote down and see what is actually the highest book in my physical TBR. So the first one that I wrote down, there was the first one, so it doesn't really count, but it's at 4.15 stars on Goodreads. It's The Way I Used to Be. Then at 4.31, it's Good Girl, Bad Blood, which is the second book of the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. And then at 4.49, which is insane, that's really high, is Two Twisted Crowns, which is the second book in the Shepherd King series. I'm not really surprised that the highest books on my physical TBR are series or like second books of series and stuff, so I'm not surprised about that. And the highest book in my physical TBR that sits at 4.54. That's insane. It's none other than The Ballad of Never After. The Ballad of Never After, second book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. If you've watched my videos before, you know how excited I am to read this one. Finally, I'm gonna read The Ballad of Never After, you guys. I've been trying to find the perfect moment to read it. I guess this is the perfect moment, I don't know, but I'm so excited to read this book. So those are the books that I'm going to read in this video. So I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney and The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. I'm going to start with the lowest one because it seems fair to start with the lowest one, because if you start with this one and you get the book hangover, then you have to read something and then you know that it's like low. It's not fun. And also by reading this one, I will keep thinking that after I'm going to read this one, I'm going to start with I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney, and then after I'm going to read The Ballad of Never After. I'm excited. Hi guys, it's the next day and I wanted to talk a little bit about the book because I didn't yesterday and I forgot. But I ended up reading 72 pages, so I'm this far in, not much at all. So I'm gonna try to read a bunch today, but I had some things to do, so it's currently late in the afternoon, so I'm starting right now and let's see how far I get. But I wanted to talk a little bit about it because I didn't really say what it is about. So it's about this actress that her husband goes missing. I don't know how much I can say, but we have dual point of view of the actress, so the main character that we follow, and we also have a point of view of a little girl that was kidnapped, or at least like, yeah, kind of kidnapped when she was very small. She ran away from her home and then she found not the right people and then she got kidnapped from them, and now they make her pretend to be their child. It's really weird, by the way. Like, I don't know, it's kind of creepy, to be honest. Like, there's a lot going on. One of the things that I really like about this book, first of all, the writing is absolutely incredible. I don't remember loving Alice Feeney's writing in the book that I read from her. I don't know, like, I remember not loving it, and I remember it put me into a slump. Reading about this one, which is not even that popular, it makes me reevaluate her writing a lot, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I don't really know, but I'm really pleasantly surprised, and I'm actually excited to keep reading this, and I'm so far liking it. It's a really cool thriller. I'm happy that I'm reevaluating her writing and her books from this one so far. It's pretty good, and I think I prefer it from Rock Paper Scissors, which is the one that is the most famous from her. I also have another one from her, which is His and Hers, which I have not read yet. So if I like this one, maybe I'll keep reading her books. But I'm excited to keep going, and I will update you later on when I have something to update you on. But so far, I'm liking it. This far into the book, I have this much left, a little more than 100 pages left. I'm ready to go to bed, but I kind of want to keep going. Oh my god, I'm sorry, my nails are disgusting. I want to keep going because this book is so good. Although what I will say is please check the trigger warnings for this book, because there's some intense scenes that you need to know about before getting into this book. So far, I'm really liking it. One of the things that I was thinking about is the fact that there's two storylines happening. Usually, like, I'm always more interested in one story and then I'm not very interested in the other one, but I'm so interested in both, so it makes the reading of the book really fun. Guys, it's the next day. I am almost like 200 pages in and I have theories, and I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna write it down and I want to see if I'm right, because I never do this. We got some revelations so far, which I was expecting, to be honest. I'm loving this book. I don't know why it's rated so low. Is this what I have left? There are like 80 pages left. I'm really excited to see how it's going to end. Okay, so far I've been right about one thing, two things actually, but there's so much going on. I feel like there's so many people involved, and like I don't know anymore what's gonna happen. I'm just like curious to see, so I'm gonna read. Hello. You're on top of my book. Just sit here, okay? There's a dog barking. I'm sorry. What is this book? What's the ending? No. Immediately no. Immediately no. It was so good. And then we get to the plot twist. No. I understand that this is fiction. I understand that we're just reading a thriller, so things have to be shocking, but that was not necessary. I was about to puke my entire dinner. I understand why it has low ratings. It was a solid 4 stars until that ending, and I was like 2 stars. It is a good thriller. I love the storyline of the actress. I think it had like a rich plot throughout the entire book until it reached the end, where the plot twist happened. That was very disturbing. That's not explainable, even if you write a thriller. Like, how can you justify something like that? It's time. Woo-hoo. It's the next day. I literally did not do anything today. I'm not gonna even pretend that I was busy because I literally spent the entire morning on TikTok. I just deleted it because it is getting out of hand. Anyways, I am starting Ballad of Never After. I'm scared and I'm ready for the emotional roller coaster, but also terrified about it. Why is there a dragon here? Are there dragons in here? I remember that I downloaded it on my Kindle a while ago. Where's my Kindle? Oh, it's here. Oh my god, I have it on my Kindle. The dedication is for anyone who has ever feared they won't find true love. That's for me. Oh my god. I don't know who's the artist of the maps in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. Whoever you are, you slay. And even the covers, most beautiful covers ever. Let's start this. Actually, should I leave the house and do that one thing that I need to do? It's not gonna take a long time, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna binge this. Okay, see you later. I'm 10% into the book at page 44, chapter 5, and I'm already loving it. So fun. There's a lot going on already, and it's literally just the beginning of the book. I missed the characters so much, and I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen. I forgot how Jax made me feel. I'm a simp for him, and I will not apologize for it. He's just 10 out of 10. The banter between them two, it's incredible, and there's so much going on and I missed it so much. I literally love this book and the series. I literally love the series so much. It's so much. So I'm gonna keep reading. I'm reading on my Kindle because I feel like it's easier to hold, and also I don't want to mess up this beautiful book, so I'm just like keeping up with the pages. But I'm loving it so far, and I mean, I had no doubts, to be honest. Like, had no doubts. But I keep reading for as much as possible because this is great and I don't want it to end ever. So yeah. Also, if you see this, that's my sheet that it's drying out because I don't have a dryer, so please don't mind it. I literally don't have another place to put it, so that's where we're at. If you're gonna go, oh no, I won't say a thing. I won't tell you how I'm gonna drive my mind like a limousine, picking up the wide-eyed people, housing tired satin clothes, my heart. What? Oh my god. Wait, let me read that again. Alright. What is happening? Satin clothes, my heart's to lie, caught in a tunnel through which your love's a funnel, and I'm waiting in a lobby waiting for God knows, and I'm waiting for somebody, though they already went home, and I will not look twice at what's behind our paper throne. If it must be so, it will be so. A flower still may grow in shade alone. If I'm gonna go. I've been reading since after lunch. It's currently almost 6 p.m. and I'm exactly halfway through the book and chapter 25. But this is what I read so far today, which is quite a lot. Almost 100 pages I read, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just like I'm obsessed with this book. I mean, is it really a surprise? But it is so good. It's filled with like new things, and like the magic system is absolutely incredible. I love that we're getting so many explanations for things, and even introduced to new magic elements or like new elements to the story and to the world building. The world building, it's chef kiss. Like literally, it's the best. I'm loving every second that I'm reading. And so far, the relationship between Evangeline and Jax is so good. I love Jax. Like, I feel like if he was real, I would crumble in his presence. Like, there was a line, this is not really a spoiler, but there was a line where he was like, "Are you controlling them?" And he responded, "I don't need to." Yeah, exactly. Like, his presence is just like so distant and like, I'm gonna keep reading and I'm going to update you whenever I want or whenever I need to see something. But so far, my god, this book is perfect and I'm so happy I'm loving it. This is not a good angle for my double chin. Stop it. Look at him, such a little psycho. He just broke a glass. Copy. This is what I have left. It's currently midnight. I need to stop reading because if not, I'm gonna finish this book and I don't want to finish it. I'm at page 280. As I started this book, I could not stop because it's absolutely amazing. It's just the best thing I've ever read. And I had no doubts. But like, experience it in real life, I think it has changed me as a person. And right now, I'm in a very crucial part. In the end, if you read the book, you know what I mean. I have so many questions because the entire point of the world in the series, I think also incurable, but it's about the fact that the truth is shifted. Crazy how many questions I have. And it's pissing me off in a good way, because they never tell you anything. I hope we will get something by the end of this book. But the thing is, I've heard people talking about the third book that came out. And people say that some questions that you have throughout the series are not answered even in the third one. But that stresses me out. But at the same time, I hope the main ones that I have, they will be told in this book, in this 100 pages. Please. This book is so good. This is not 5 stars. This should be like forever stars because it's that good. And I understand the hype. I wish it had even more hype because it's so good. The world building is amazing. The way that it's written, it's amazing. I really love that Evangeline, the main character, has had such a like big character development, because in the first book, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like annoyed by her. But in the second one, girl boss. Love her. I don't even want to start talking about Jax, honestly. I don't think there's ever gonna be another man that makes me feel the things that this man makes me feel. Jax is, like, when they have those moments of banter, I literally scream at the book. It's so good. Sometimes he's just like sweet and really protective, and other times I'm just like, I love him. I love him. Absolutely incredible. I'm gonna wash my face, do my skincare, and potentially read other 20 pages. Hopefully that's where I end it and not continue until 5 a.m. Well, not 5 a.m, probably 2 a.m. But I can't because tomorrow I need to wake up and edit this entire video. Whatever, we'll see. But so far, oh my god. And it's only getting better. Stephanie Garber, I love you. I love you so much for creating this masterpiece. Hello guys. Yesterday I didn't continue reading from the last time that I talked to you. I just went to bed, and then today I continue reading, and I'm currently at, I'm gonna cover this for no spoilers, page 330, part 3 of the book. I have this much left. I don't have much to say or any really updates because we're getting like really into the book, so I can't really say a lot. I'm just continuing to love it. I'm absolutely insanely in love. This book, the characters, Jax. My lord, I love that man. But the more I'm reading and the more I'm realizing how much I love Stephanie Garber's writing. If I could put into words how I would love for somebody to write about life in general, it would be Stephanie Garber. The way that she writes things and the metaphors that she uses to explain things. Like, let me read you this one sentence that I was like, how can you even think of that? But like, it makes perfect sense. When Jax wanted something, it was like an intensity that could break worlds and build kingdoms. That just one phrase. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading. I have 70 pages left, and I'm very sad that this book is ending. I'm not having like very physical reactions to this book. Well, that's a lie. I've been having physical reactions to Jax, but like I feel like I'm living it, and it's like it's happening to me while reading this book. It's like I'm so in it that I forget that I'm reading, and I keep reading like so many pages, and it hasn't happened to me in a minute to like fully not realize that I'm not reading. Like it has not happened in a long time, and this book is just like making me I never want to leave. I never want to leave. I never want it to finish, and I just love this book so much. And just like the story and the entire world building, the magic system, Stephanie Garber's writing, I'm obsessed. And yeah, and I cannot believe that it took me this long. Everything happens for a reason, and I feel like this was the right time for me to read it. I'm getting emotional because I have 70 pages left. I don't know what I will do with myself after that, and I'm pretty sure the best is yet to come, even though I'm also pretty sure that this book will wreck me, especially for the intensity of love that I have for it and for the two main characters. I don't know. We'll see what's gonna happen, but I'm sad. Anyway, I'll keep reading and I will talk to you later.
Trying to speak to me by clinging to my face, taking everything I've got, knowing surely it's enough to find the beauty in a person without giving myself up. And I'm waiting in a lobby, waiting for God knows, and I'm waiting for somebody.
Pain. It hurts.
Trying to speak to me, clinging to my face, taking everything.
I'm sorry. What was that ending? I'm in pain. I'm mad. I feel like I can't catch a break. My heart is beating really fast. I don't know. That was painful. This is the same day that I finished The Ballad Never After. I showered and I had to take away the sadness out of me. Did it work? No, it didn't. Just numb because I was so in pain. I was confused. I was angry. Ugh. Let's have a little wrap up of the two books that I read in this video. Starting off with the first book that I read, which is the lowest in my physical TBR, is I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney. I originally rated it a 2 stars, and I think that's a bit low because I liked it. It's just the ending was like not it. You can't write something like that. I'm sorry. It's just like not good. It was shocking, obviously, because I will never think about that. Therefore, I was shocked by the plot twist. The plot twist got me, but not in a good way. I'm gonna give it maybe like 2.75 because 3 stars feels wrong. I mean, 3 stars, too much. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but I don't care. I think Alice Feeney kind of fumbled this one because I think it could have been one of her best works. I mean, I read just another book of hers. Both point of views were really interesting, which made the entire book interesting. It's just the plot twist was not it, girl, not it. Then, literally my favorite book I've ever read in my entire life, and that is The Ballad Never After. This book was perfect in every single way possible. There wasn't a single moment that I was bored and that I didn't want to read it. If not, the opposite thing happened to me because I want to keep reading it until my eyes were bleeding. When I tell you that I'm obsessed with this book, the first book was a 5 stars for me, but this is gold in a book. This is every single feeling I've ever felt, every positive thing this world holds. The most perfect book I've ever read. I missed them already, and I want to read the third book so bad, but I have to edit this video, so I can't do that. But I mean, it literally leaves you speechless, both out of anger, grief, sadness, every single emotions that you could feel, you can feel it with this book. So if you have not read the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, please, if you're watching this video, one thing I want you to do is to give the series a chance if you haven't already. If you have, I'm so sorry for you and for me and for us. Definitely Miss Stephanie Garber is cruel, but in the most amazing way possible. As far as my opinion, obviously I do agree that this is the lowest in my physical TBR and this is the highest in my physical TBR. Honestly, 54 or something. That should be 6 stars on Goodreads. Underrated. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, sorry I haven't uploaded in like 10 days. I have to speed edit this video now, even though all I want to do is to read A Curse of True Love. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope I will see you in my next one. Like and subscribe if you want to. All my social medias will be linked down below if you want to follow me there and keep up with other stuff as well. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!